Here's Caglianone, who has driven in the game's only run. Base it up the middle in the first inning. See if he can get Lofton home.
He blasts it deep right field. Hernandez turns around. It's into the bleachers. Jac Caglianone shines in L.A. with a 2-run homer.
Off speed, you could tell he was a little out front even. That'll tell you the strength. Look at that, the one-hand takeoff. Scooble says, I've felt that before. I've seen it, and I know that sound. That's loud and pretty. Go ahead, Cags. Drive the royal bus tonight.
He did just that. D-Row walked in this morning, said Jac Caglianone on a heater. Last 12 games, one of the best in the game. And D-Row, you called this. He burst on the scene.
Yeah.
He had all the power in the world. And you said just wait until the game slows down for him. Perhaps we're seeing it right now.
Yeah, coming out of the draft, he was arguably the best college player coming out that year.
Two-way player.
Yeah, two-way guy. If you go back and watch his highlights at Florida, he was throwing 97 to 99 miles an hour. It's interesting to think that this guy could probably still get back on the bump. And when he was in studio, remember when he came in earlier in the year, he talked about he really didn't have a say in that. The Royals just kind of moved him into they needed outfield help in a big way, and they moved him out there. And the rest is history. He's gotten to the big leagues super quick. Meteoric rise. And he said the game was moving fast. He was trying to adjust everything the pitchers were doing instead of trusting himself and slowing it down. For whatever reason, whether it be the WBC with Team Italy, got off to a little bit of a slow start. He has found himself in a big way. He is a mountain of a man. He's got huge power to all fields. And last night, I'm watching him take his first 2 ABs against Tarek Skubal, and I texted Eric Mays. I'm like, we need Jac Caglianone at the Skybox now. So I want to see his career splits. 2025, like I said, probably wasn't ready. They shoot him up there because their outfield was giving them nothing OPS-wise or any slug. He hits 157 with 7 bombs. March through May of 2026, gets off to a slow start, no big deal. First 2 months of the season, you're sitting there hitting 236 with 5 homers. Now it's time to go. Since the start of June, 291 with 16 homers, a 332 on base, a 573 slug, and a 147 weighted runs created plus. Hot change me to the next one. Look at his ranks since the start of June. Top 10, top 15 hitter in the sport. Homers, ribbies, this is what they drafted him for. Slug the baseball, hard hit percentage. We're going to get into bat speed. So we talk about it all the time. He had a moment last night. He rode back to the hotel after his shower, wherever they're staying, and he had a moment in his hotel room. He took on the best lefty in the sport, arguably, stared him down in his first 2 ABs. He had 3 RBIs. Watch him coming out and around. You can tell he's feeling good. Run that back for me. That last swing. Keep going. One more. This right here. That's Tarek Skubal, and he is behind that baseball. He just misses hitting that 400 feet, and he knows it. So now he's just got to stay back, gets out and around some changeups and some sliders, makes the adjustment, almost borderline jams himself, and shoots a 98-mile-an-hour sinker up the middle for a ribby knock to kind of stun the crowd. Right? Skubal's first start in Dodger Stadium, and what happens? Jack runs into one early in the game and shuts them down 1-0. He does get out in front of this pitch a little bit, but he is so darn strong that he walks the dog, and you could see he's on everything he's throwing. This is a line drive to right field that goes 7-8 rows deep. Crazy juice in this game. So I wanted, when he was in studio, what is he trying to do at the plate? Listen.
Starts out with tee work, a lot of tee work, to be honest with you. Start with the plate.
Hear that, kids at home?
Yeah. So where's the plate?
Start with the tee pretty much pretty deep. You know, I really want to feel myself kind of staying behind the ball, not really getting too far out of my front side. Struggled with that a lot last year, so you know, me and the coaching staff here have been doing a great job with that. And then just working it, staying with the tee deep, but moving it in, still wanting to drive it to center.
Yeah.
You know, just really staying behind the baseball is the biggest thing.
Pause this. Run that back to the beginning. Right there. What he talked about, why I wanted that sound bite, staying behind the baseball, cutting the body in half and playing with the back half of your body. If you're getting out in front of the baseball, you're going to jam yourself. Your eyes are going to move. When he talked about still head, still eyes, cutting the body in half and playing with the backside, you're seeing it. Everything coming at once. The ability to let the ball travel, stay behind it, and get the best swing you got into the baseball. I wanted to go back. We always say this, you're some version of your high school or college self. He talked about college pitchers only having 1 or 2 pitches so he could spread out a little bit more and feel more comfortable, because there's not many guys that are not his size. You want to be 6'4", 6'5", 240 ripped muscle if you're going to get this wide and steal all your athleticism to try and just quiet your head down. Most guys want to have a little movement, a little rhythm and timing, but I wanted to show this because there's not much difference. We had him in here earlier where he talked about adjusting his hands. But I'll show you throughout the course of the season. Look at him in 2025 run this. Very minimal changes to what he's doing. Yeah, his hands might be a little bit lower June 26th as opposed to August 26th. Pause this. But not much different. Super wide coming out of college in 2025, though. So he's gotten way more athletic in his stance. We talk about this all the time. From the waist down, if you have that timed up, I don't really care where your hands play. We've seen so many guys try it so many different ways, run this. If he stays behind the baseball and stays on his backside, he can't be denied. He's just so big and strong and athletic. And he is clipping the balls at a crazy good rate right now. Look at that side angle of last night. And you see 2026 hard hit percentage leaders, minimum 250 plate appearances. O'Neal Cruz, Murakami, James Wood. Look at the names on this list. Hot change me to the bat speed leaders. Oh, we got the home run distance. He's on the bat speed leaders board too, with the likes of Caminero, Stanton. But we got the longest average home run distance since the start of 2025. Look at Mickey Moniak playing in Colorado. But it's Jack. When he clips them, they are absolute bombs. All the way going back to the start of 2025. Bailey Falter, I'm sorry. Dead center in Kaufman. What? Guys don't go here in batting practice.
Good Lord.
Some of these balls are absolutely clean. Oh. This was the other day. First start, Clay Holmes. Elevated sinker above the belt, and he kills it. Dustin May's reaction. Run that back for me real quick. Watch Dustin May's reaction as soon as he lets this ball go. As soon as he hits it, he's like, oh, God. This is going into fountains. So you have Bobby Witt, who's like the franchise pillar, but this guy's starting to figure it out. Those two guys in the middle of the order moving forward has a chance to be scary. He's hitting balls into parts unknown. That's in the trop. It's hitting off of the last catwalk. So crazy juice. And then I want to show what he does against non-fastballs. Highest slug percentage versus non-fastballs since the start of June. PCA and then Caglianone. Our boy Cody Clemens. Ty France is having a monster year. Luis Garcia and Ceddanne Rafaela. So real quick, let's just show you spin something in the heart of the plate, off speed, Bailey over. Oof, mommy. And he's an ambush predator, Robert. He is on go from pitch one.
I keep thinking what he could do on the mound.
Lauren, I'm surprised they didn't even entertain
Well, they needed outfield help, but they do need an arm as well, right?
I mean, if you're the Royals and you don't have the resources, why not get a 2-for-1?
And it's not no offense, it's not 93, 94.
Correct.
It's like power stuff. But making the adjustments, starting to understand the game. You got to give people a second. He was such a freak in college, and the expectation now is that everybody just comes into the league and they go nuts. Some guys need a second, and he's needed about, I don't know, maybe like a year tops, and the game started to slow down. He's got a chance to be pretty special. And the way he handled himself in the home run derby.
Yeah.
His pops.
Was pretty awesome.
It was cool to see their relationship up close.